Hey, it's Kamel GT on iRacing. We're in the Nissan GTP as usual. 25? Oops. 26? 23. 23 GTPs. Whew, we're starting way back here in 23rd, next to our buddy from last race, Gerd. So we'll have a fun race there. iTour's right ahead of me. What's with that? Let's we're on the grid. We're about to start rolling. So let's hit the intro, shall we? All right. So things are about to heat up now. Hopefully everything's okay. We've had some more rig issues as always. Some caps issues.
23rd place. The track temp is 93. The air temp is 76 Fahrenheit.
Had OBS crashing. No, only macros. So as usual, we're not prepared
car number
for the race.
08.
Now, if you're looking around, I've had to change the settings a lot, so you'll see less cars and less trackside objects. Just because. So hopefully that will help with everything.
Catch up to car number 08.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on. All right, but let's again we're gonna try to keep it safe and secure. We've already received threats from GTO drivers saying they're gonna just knock us off the track. And I wish I was making that up, but they said the GTO takes the whole track, so be aware. We got that from one of the top guys. He said the GTO is going to take the whole track, so be aware. He was not kidding. I was noticing that they just do not care. Like, the GTO has to go out wide. I'm like, no, it doesn't. If there's somebody next to you, you don't go out wide. That's. But they don't get it. That said. Some of these GTPs are liable to stick their nose in anywhere. You can give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So I get the understanding, you know. It's tough on both of us, but need a little more patience for the GTPs and a little more understanding for the GTOs. But we'll all make it happen. Traffic is what makes this so exciting. Although this is a great car to drive. Man, I wish it went live more. I wish this car was in more series. Well, somebody brought up putting this in with the GT1s, and people are like, oh, they're not from the same decades. Why would anybody drive that? Like, this is a great car to drive, that's why. Never once have I been in a car and looked at the other cars I wasn't driving, and that determined my enjoyment in the race. But if they were in the same decade, can you imagine that? I can't imagine that. If you're one of those people, I'm sorry, but I cannot imagine that having any effect on how much you enjoy racing. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, it's well below freezing here. I woke up and my phone said it was snowing. Never a good thing to wake up to when you got snowflakes all over your phone. Well, digital snowflakes. I was hoping winter was over. And of course, it was not. Now there are a few.
Catch up to car number 08.
A few of these GTP drivers have said they're having some problems either with rigs, wheels, or just new to the series. And there's some new Audi drivers as well, so it could be messy. And the first lap is sometimes quite a problem, even in single class. Did you know can the Audis get? Hey, there's Ben Summers, a couple cars ahead of us. And next to him, McIntosh. They're both in the race, so they'll be scooting along. Let's hope everybody makes it out safely in one piece. This T1 is just going to be a massacre. Ben did not get a good start. He's been blocked in by somebody. He's right in front of us there. Whoop! Somebody's already off. So is that car number 33? I just saw a big 33 on the side. Hopefully for him, he gets going before the GTOs get there, or he's in big trouble. You do not want to be messing around with the GTOs when they're all in a big pack. It's okay when they spread out a bit, but when they're in a
Okay,
pack.
Tiger, decent start.
There?
We can build something from here.
We can, we're right there. First lap, people braking early, gotta remember it. We don't want to get punted like number 33. We don't want to be involved in a big one this early. Well, when we want to be involved in a big one. Alright. Let's just calm down and get into it. Alright, so we got to get ahead of that 39. I think Gert needs to make a move there. It looks like he's braking too early. There's somebody right in front of him, so. But it looked like that last corner wasn't. It seems to be further enough away to. Gert, you get in there. Remember Gert, it's Suzuka. We seem to do alright. Look at 33 catching up to us. That's because we're so tightly packed in, we can't really open it up the whole way.
Second place.
20 seconds out of 23. Everybody's still alive.
Summers is now in position 19.
Yeah, it looked like if that was Ben going out to the right, I think. He might be looking to do something.
Has just done a 128.3.
Uh-oh. Hitting the wall like it's going to help the car. Alright, 33's right off now.
Summers has just done a 132.7.
Hey,
Summers
that's
is
faster than
now in
Summers.
position 18.
Guy's
on your right.
yeah, he's real bent up in front.
Clear right.
He's gonna have trouble from now on.
Well done, Tiger. Good pass. Nice front.
Come on, Gert, let's get away
Slow
from
in,
this guy.
fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
He's getting by 39. Yeah, Franz is since he hit the wall, he's just gonna have trouble. It's not as bad as I was in Suzuka, but I don't think he's gonna be coming back. These cars are very aero sensitive that any damage at all really does them in. There's McIntosh and Ben right ahead. I'll let Ernesto go.
Clear left.
I mean, he's showing he can catch up with
Summers has just posted a 132.0. P22. Summers is now in position 18.
So hopefully he can keep on moving, and I'll stick with him. That's the plan, at least. Or that other GTP showed up in front of Gert. not expecting that guy there. Chuha. We raced with him in Suzuka. I like how it's the same.
He's leading the race.
Same group of guys. But you know, mostly the same group from week to week. Hopefully, knock on wood, the same thing doesn't happen in Suzuka, and I got a chance to actually, race with these guys the whole race. Ernesto's trying to make moves. That's why I wanted to let him go, because he's anxious to move along, and I am not keeping up. 32.5. I don't know why it's much slower than I was going in practice. McIntosh was talking about that we practice, on our own, and then we get in a session, and for some reason the times are very different. Not sure if it's a temperature or a track state. I think it might be a track state. How much rubber is on the track?
It's now 1.5.
Yeah, I've lost the plot here.
Now in position 17.
I was not expecting to lose the plot like this. What happened? Oh boy.
Coming up on a slower class
man,
car.
that guy's all over
Right
the place.
side, clear right.
Oh, wow. He's a little out of control there. I think the other GTP scared him going into the grass and the cones. Just heard something behind me.
Summers is now in
It's
position
always the problem
16.
with headphones. Is it the game? Something breaking my car? Or is it something in my house? Alright, so we got 5 seconds on Franz behind. Yeah, his damage is just going to keep him
B21.
slowing him down the whole race, so. B21, so I think that one car too. The one, oh no, oh.
Summers is now in position 16. Coming up on a slower class car.
Car right, clear right.
You're in big trouble. The car might still be rolling, but Ernesto, I'm not too sure how his car is going to be liking that, but we lost out big to the guys ahead of us. Oh my goodness, what's going on?
Yellow flag.
There's two more. Oh, that's Ben. Ben, oh, what a rejoin. Come on, Ben. You're better than that. Holy mackerel. I thought I was going to be plowing Ben there. He may not have rejoined. He may have just bounced off the wall. Because sometimes you just bounce off the wall and then people yell at you for your rejoin. I'm like, I was out of control.
Summers is now in position 17.
Yeah, so a lot of things are happening now. Oh, we're in the
Yellow
GTOs.
flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
That's why things are happening. How is this guy back here all this far? Andreas Schuster, he's a regular good driver. Oh my goodness. Ernesto up there is having difficulty.
You're coming up on a slower car.
I think this GTO ahead of me, I think it's broken. Oh yeah, the front of his car is all
Car left,
busted.
clear left.
14th.
Right side. Clear right.
Thank you
on your
very
right.
much.
Clear right.
What is this guy doing?
Car left. Clear left.
Not only he
Truck
let the
temperature's
GTP
rising.
behind
It's
me
now
go, he let the
1:01
Audi behind me
Fahrenheit.
go. Just because he just gotta stop. What the?
Right side. Clear right.
Come on, man. I swear, some of these guys. I'm right behind you. That means I'm not passing. I'm right behind you. I would be to the, to the side. Oh. Well. Well, big checkups there. Well, I thought the Franz, I had a lot of time on Franz, but he's managed to make it all back.
Slower class car ahead. Gap ahead
Front
is
saw
now
his chance
1.9
and
seconds.
got in there. So, there we go. Maybe that was one of the new GTO drivers who said he didn't know what he was doing. But now we're getting a lot of them. This guy's busted. Oh.
Left side.
I've seen a lot of broken
Clear left.
GTOs.
Summers is getting closer. The gap's come down to 1.3. 15th place. Summers is now in position 16.
A lot of broken GTOs.
Right side. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Perhaps I'll be a little more tentative. Being tentative is getting me nowhere though.
Slower class car ahead.
It's cost me. I used to see other GTPs ahead of me, but they're all gone now. Oh man, what are these guys doing?
Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
So I'm worried that one will be on the right side, one will be on the left side, and they'll just be like taking the whole track. That sometimes happens. But all right, things are. We got past the rear of the GTOs. Seemed like there used to be a lot more of them. I'm wondering how many have already expired, shall we say?
Left side. Clear left.
16th place. Summers is now in position 17. Slower class car ahead.
On your right. Clear right.
Franz and Ernesto, those are my competition. I think I should be ahead of both of them. Pardon me. Hopefully the coughing is over. Could really go for a drink, but oh, maybe I will. But I'm not sure now is the time to do that. Oh, where is he going? My spotter didn't want to help out at all, did he?
Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Thank you, but I could have would have really appreciated knowing where he was. You know, car left, car right, that kind of thing.
On your left. Clear left.
B15. Coming up on a slower
Jim's
class
now
car.
lying about my position. I'm used to him lying about Ben, but now he's lying about me. Looks like I'm at 16. He's always one off. Well, that is.
Summers is now in position 17.
Oh boy. Alright, here are the leaders of the GTOs. Don't be a Muppet Spear.
Car right. Clear right.
Slower car ahead. It's their class leader.
Wah!
On your right. Clear right.
I said, don't be a Muppet Spear.
Car left. Clear left.
Alright, that went about as well as I could have hoped. Didn't throw anybody off too much. Nobody had to break their stride. And Franz will have trouble getting through. Alright, well, this has been a pretty fun race. Had some crazy moments. I'll have some more crazy moments. There's a McIntyre 10 seconds.
Pulling away. The gap behind is now 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, see, so I made some good time on Franz there. It's hard to get through those three. They'll probably be together the whole race.
Summers is now in position 17.
Alright. Out of 23, we're up to 16. We seem to have the speed on Ernesto. Remember, Ernesto was in that big collision with Gerd. So it seems like he's lost some top speed. Although he may just have had a bad corner. You never know. But the plan was to take Ernesto when I saw he was in that big accident. Coming up on Hooper again. Remember, Hooper was the one. Hooper was the first GTO we saw in the cones and off track.
P16, that's the fastest lap of the race. That last lap was at 132.3.
Oh, I was hoping to go much faster than that.
Fiberglass car ahead.
Oh, please stay right. Okay, go left. Go somewhere. Oh boy.
Right side, clear right.
Summers. Now
when he was in the middle of the road, I just gotta. Oh, I was hoping he would do something. He was right going up, coming out. Then he started drifting left into the middle. I was probably good. If he kept drifting left, I was probably going to go left and go too far and go off track. I was hoping I didn't lift. I was hoping not to. Sometimes when you're just hoping I can't lift, you make a bad decision. That's kind of how it is to drive the GTPs. If you're lifting, you're gonna lose out big time. Which is how the GTPs get in trouble. They don't lift, they send it. Because you got to, because everybody else is. Alright, doing okay, catching Ernesto. I mean, it's a long,
P15.
slow slog. I kind of was hoping we had a lot more
Tiger.
advantage on
pretty
Ernesto.
consistent.
It seems like we just got a little bit on him. Oh, I don't know where Ben is. Ben must be really far back there. If he's still in the race.
Summers is now in position 17.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
On your left, clear
Well,
left.
those two were quite accommodating. Thank you. That was kind of nice. I'm gonna. Franco is a regular, and he's obviously been in a wreck. Much cars for first few laps there. All right.
Stay focused, we're still in this. That's 20 minutes to go. You're halfway home. Should be about 21 minutes of fuel left.
Yeah, see, this wing looks just a little bit bad. Not too bad. Oh. The side of his car doesn't look too good. Now the next GTO is
Gap behind
unpredictable.
increased to 9.0. V14. class car ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
Oh, what's this guy gonna do?
You've got half your fuel left. Summers is now in position 16.
I was trying to push it a little bit too much to make sure I stayed ahead of Ernesto there. Because he kind of gets me in the, he kind of, it didn't seem like in the twisty bit, so he's that far off me. Definitely on that long straight, I think I should be able to pull away. Hopefully it wasn't all draft, but I actually have an advantage on the straight. Oh, Macintosh ahead. Lots of GTPs ahead. Where's all the GTOs? Uh-oh. Somebody's coming back quick. 31.6.
131.6.
Oh, it's draft dated. Now Ernesto's gonna have my draft, so we'll see if he can keep up with me. Oh, so far no. So far we're getting away. Yeah, we're getting away.
You're coming up on a slower car.
On your right.
Thank you,
Clear
kind
right.
sir. Yeah, I saw that guy was
Well done,
all
Tiger.
busted.
Nice move, mate.
Nice to get out of the way. Stay on your toes. Holy back. Dude, that's the wrong way.
Left side. Clear left.
B13.
Yeah, maybe I could have been taking that GTO on the left. I saw that car in the middle of the track, and I thought about, well, I originally thought about passing the GTO coming out of the booth there on the left, and then I saw that other one sitting there, and I decided against it. Maybe I could have gone all the way to the left. But you never know.
Is now in
Don't be
position
silly.
17.
Well, I guess Ben's still running if he's still telling me what position he's in, right? Is that how that works?
There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other.
That they are.
Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
I've decided to try to be a little bit more aggressive. Which, after Suzuka, maybe is a bad decision to make, but
Coming up on a slower class car.
I'm trying to
is now 2.1.
be more aggressive when I should be, and less aggressive when I should
15
not
minutes
be.
remaining, 15 minutes to go.
On your left. Clear left.
Summers is now in position 17.
Oh, Javier Adamo! He was P1 last time we passed him. In the GTO. He's a regular winner. So something must have happened. Before the race today, let me tell the story, maybe later.
Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you.
On your left. Clear left. Car left.
But earlier today,
Clear left.
well, right before the race, and I mean kind of right before, I messed with the brakes a bit, get them to be more stationary, less moving around so much. So far that feels like it's paying dividends. Still got the problem with the chair not being, you know, we got issues. Hopefully we've got parts coming soon.
Car in front is Macintosh.
Well, that's true. But that other GTP up there is the one where you just passed 2 laps ago. I guess it just came out of the pits. Mellow.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 5.6.
Yeah, so, you know, I figured once we got, I was hoping that once we got past Ernesto, we had the
Slower
speed
class car ahead.
to get away from them.
Okay, Tiger, you're reeling. Macintosh in. The gap is 5.5.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh no, I know this guy. I know this guy. Oh no, what's he doing? Oh, come
Car
on,
right.
dude.
Clear right.
Cannot do that. I couldn't tell if he's out of control or letting me by, and I think he was letting me by. This is tough. I'm not going to be able to get past these GTOs and the S's. I've learned not to do that. We're not going to do that. We got the whole long
slower
straight
cars.
to get
These
by.
guys are fighting for position. The class leaders in this group.
Car right. Clear right.
Come on, this is the guy who said he wouldn't let anybody go by. He didn't
Left side.
have to do that. He's just a dick.
Clear left.
Oh, sorry. He's just a unfriendly person. He didn't have to come over to the left, and he knew I was there. But he was the one who said the GTOs have to take the
Gap
whole
to Macintosh in front is now 2.8 seconds.
track. And in the heat of the moment, I said something that was unfriendly, and I shouldn't have said it. I feel sorry about that, but you know, in the heat of the moment, you say and think things that you shouldn't say and think. But you certainly shouldn't say them. And I would never say it on the radio. You know, a lot of people in online games, they get on the VoIP and the voice chat, and they say stuff like that. You should definitely not do that. That's totally uncalled for.
Coming up on a slower class car.
You know, you don't want to make somebody feel bad and call them some name. Even if you don't make them feel bad, you don't want to think you're going to make them feel bad by calling people names. It's not appropriate. I mean, sometimes things just come out like it did for me when I just shouted
Left
it
side.
out
Clear left.
in the heat of the moment, the anger. But you know, you don't have to feel like you have to say
10 minutes
things
to go. That's
out
10
loud.
minutes left.
On your left. Clear left.
But yeah, he in no way had to come over to the left. Look how easy it is. Oh, look, I'm on the right. Look how easy it is to stay on the right. Nah. That's what I was upset about, because he said he would take the whole track, and he took the whole track, and he cut me off, knowing he was cutting me off, and he's done it before. All I can say is a lot of races he doesn't actually finish, probably because he does that stuff. People run into him. You know, he might be right. He's probably right that the GTOs do need, you know, more turning, more of the track, because they can't turn and stick to their ground like we do. But being right is, what's that phrase? I don't remember what the saying is, but something about, would you rather be right or be dead? Or wait, is that both? Being right is no consolation when you're dead. You know, it's like when you in any relationship, when you talk to people or you do things, you know, you might be right, but
The gap to
if you're telling everybody you're right and you act like you're right,
2.3.
you know, that's not necessarily the best thing for you. Give them a little space, everybody's happy. Don't say anything when you're right and someone else is wrong, and everybody's happy. You know you're right.
13th place.
You don't have to rub it into the other person. All right. What are you
Tiger,
going to do about
you've got 10 minutes of
Macintosh?
fuel remaining.
We've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. I don't know how much time we have left, but I imagine 5 laps, 6 laps. Oh no, I've got GTPs on me. Oh no, I'm gonna be lapped. Well, of course I'm gonna be lapped. Why would I think I'm gonna be lapped? Surprised it lasted so long. The question is, can we get Macintosh? It would help if he had a bunch of traffic in front of him. All of a sudden I would hit a bunch of traffic, so as is often the case, traffic really dictates your pace. And yeah, you might hit it at the wrong time, or you might hit it at the right time, but over the course of a season it should even out. Alright.
Your lap times are improving. You've just done a 1:31.4.
Heck yeah! When I see I've got somebody to chase down, they put it into overdrive. Attack! 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 But soon it's going to be blue flag. Nope. And I don't have the option of ignoring it either.
You're reeling Macintosh.
Well, I do,
The gap's
but
now
I really don't.
1.3 seconds.
I wouldn't. Because the P1 and P2, as you can see, are neck and neck. And probably nose to tail, but they are very close. So I would not want to be the one who balked one of them. Into not being able to fight at the end for the win. That said, if they get me, I hope they get Macintosh too, because I'd like to fight with him till the end. I don't want to be a lap back of him.
Blue flag.
No!
Your last lap time was at 1:31.6. Blue flag.
Car left. Clear left.
Blue flag. Okay, Tiger. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Relax. Focus. Keep it smooth.
They're giving it all they got. I'm going to get past my loss as well. Come on, Macintosh, slow down. Blue flag. That was the plan. These guys get Macintosh as well as me.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Uh-oh. I just watched the rear end of it with GTP in front of me. He would tell me everything I needed to know. If he suddenly braked or swerved left, I would know I was in danger. There goes Macintosh. Is taking out the leader. Macintosh. Oh. Macintosh!
V12.
Oh, he broke the bus. There goes his engine.
Blue flag. Slower
Yeah,
class car
I tell
ahead.
you, that's what I say all the time. Is you gotta let guys go by. You know, you might not want to. It might not be racing,
Right
but
side.
if you don't, they're gonna
Right.
hit you. That's what they do,
Blue flag.
and that's what happened. I mean, I don't know how those two got together. I don't know whose fault it was. I said back to take out the leader, but they just got together. I don't know who hit who. But that's the thing. That oh my goodness, what's going on?
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Blue flag. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
What's going on with all those GTOs? GTOs are having
now in position 15.
a crash part. But no, so I don't know who hit who, but I do know that if you don't let somebody go by, there's a good chance they're just going to ram into you. They're going to make a lunge to get by. I mean, not, you know, they're not hitting you on purpose, but they're going to make a lunge to get by.
On your right. Clear right.
Coming up on a slower class car.
See, that guy was forced wide because I was inside him. He didn't give me enough time slash space. And it doesn't really matter.
The gap
White
behind
flag?
is now decreased
Not
to
yet.
17 seconds. P11.
See, that's how you take it, dude. Look at that other guy, that
Car
black
left.
car I was behind.
Clear left.
You just take your normal line. I'm right behind. I'm not diving, so take your normal line. How much time we got left? 2 minutes. Do I have enough fuel? I got fuel for 2 laps.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I hope I got enough fuel.
Summers is now in position 14.
Fuel low, lights has come on. To be fair, I've had a lot of trouble with my fuel calculator. That,
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
because of the computer issues I've had to turn off the one I was using for myself.
side.
I can't see
Clear
the one
left.
on stream now. I can't see the one on stream. I can only see the one that I have in a browser, and I had to close all the browsers because, well, you know.
Car right. Clear right.
Summers is now in position 13.
13. White flag. There you go. Also, Ben's been doing well. Ben's been keeping up. 2 behind me. Right? Wait,
P10.
13 is
White
really
flag,
14.
one more lap. Very
P10.
little fuel
P10.
left.
How about that? I think I'm going to get an Alivo ahead. He got held up in traffic. Once out of traffic, he took off. But no, that's what I'm saying. You know, if you don't get out of the way for people, you'll get in an accident. Not necessarily intentionally, but they'll be making a move when you may not be expecting it, and it might be a very risky move, but people want by.
Slower class car ahead.
That's online racing. People want by. Okay.
On your right. Clear right.
All the other guys swerved left to take the line, but he was nice, gave me the line.
We're running on fumes, mate.
Well, that's white flag, don't worry, Jim. I was hoping Virgilio would make Virgilio, is that his name? I was hoping he'd. Oh!
Nice
He
one,
made
mate.
a mistake!
On your left.
I was hoping that
Clear
would
left.
happen. That's what I was saying. I was hoping he would make a move and make a mistake. Wow!
P9. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
Hey! That's exactly what I was about to say. I was hoping he would make a dive onto Doug Cloud there at the end. And Doug Cloud just kind of, I don't know what happened there. It looked like Olivia was holding up. He wasn't trying to do anything, but I think Doug just kind of had to brake or something. Checked him up, and then I squeezed in. I can't believe I was able to squeeze in. Woo. Pretty good. Oh, look at Ian. Okay, so Ian is a winner. So I mean, he knows what he's talking about. He's a great driver. He won the race, but I wish he would be more. But he's a tough driver. Think of him as like a Michael Schumacher. Schumacher, a great driver, but he's very tough. You know, you've seen him run people off the road, give no quarter. Is that the saying? I don't know what the saying is, but you know, he's a tough competitor. And Ian is like, well, I'm not saying Ian's Michael Schumacher, but Ian is a tough competitor that, you know, he goes all out. He tries as hard as he can all the time, which sometimes gets him into trouble. But I mean, he's pretty good, knows what he's doing. I'm a Muppet, and I get lucky sometimes, like in this one. P9 for Spear. Started 23rd in P9. And I don't know what happened with everybody else. I know what happened with some people. There were a lot of accidents. But that was a lot of fun, too. Well, you know what we're going to watch? We're going to watch that last lap.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour.
That was great. That was great at the end. I feel really, really fun. Oh, there's Franz, P20. My apologies.
100
Doug
meters.
Cloud here. I'm just kind of goofing off in pit lane. He had to drive
50
off
meters.
Oh. McIntosh 17th. Tim Reed, we saw that 13th. First 13th at the end. But let's see how we got it. This is just the cool down lap. There you go. All right, so he's a little further. Okay, so here I am. And we got Audi. Who is this? I don't know who that is. Wait. Nope, I went the wrong way. So that's Juan Me in front, and that's Doug Cloud, and that's Virgilio, and that's me. So I'm at this point. Here I am coming out of the boot, and I see these two, and I'm hoping Olivio, because I've got no chance. Olivo, I think. I'm hoping he makes a move. I keep going the wrong way because I'm like, if he goes inside, maybe they'll hit. Maybe they'll hit each other and slow each other down, and something will happen. Because I've got no chance because I'm way back here, which is what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking I had no chance. I was. Okay, so I'm thinking he's going to go inside. And then I'm like, no, he's not going inside. He would have already been moving over or trying it. So he's just going to stay behind, which is the safe call and the right call. I mean, he's going to be in front of me the whole way. I can't get by him if they're together. Because when the guy moves to the left or the right, then Oliva can move to the left or the right and just cover the whole track. You know, it'll be one will be on the left and one will be on the right. I can't get by. All right, this is all normal. I don't know if that's normal for how much Cloud is braking there. He's braking a lot. I don't know. Ooh, you know what? He might be braking more. I don't know how much is normal. He might be braking more than normal, thinking Oliva might want to go to the outside. So if he stays to the left, he might be opening the right to Olivo. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the normal speed of GTOs, but this seems like it's very slow. And Oliva might be thinking it's really slow because he's really... Maybe he was expecting, he might be expecting the GTO to go out to the right, and the GTO stayed a lot left. So he's really checked up here. And I'm talking a mile a minute because I'm really excited about this. So he's really balked here. He's really checked up. And where am I? So I was coming up on him. And he's really checked up, really checked up. And then the GTO comes up, but I've got ahead of steam. And I don't know what happened with Oliva here. He should not have been dropping back like he did. Maybe he had some wheel spin, or maybe he missed a gear shift. But then I'm thinking we're going to be side by side, which is not going to be good for me because I'll be behind the GTO and Oliva will be on my inside. I figured he'd be on my inside this whole way, but he never accelerated. And I was like, I got to take the chance. I got to get in there because I knew if I got into the inside, then Oliva couldn't come back, and that was that. Because the GTO is going to track outside, and I'll be on the inside. And here we go. That's how I've been taking it the whole time. The GTO tracks outside. I'm going to be on the inside. Oliva's going to have nowhere to go. And it's just shoot off. GTO dumps out of the way, and I go. And I'm looking at my mirror, and I'm trying to keep my eye on the mirror to see where he's going to go. Well, I could have played this at regular speed, couldn't I? I could have played this at regular speed. But I saw him jumping back into me, and I'm like, I'm not going to the left because he's got a head of steam. He's going to have to swerve back out to the left because he just wanted a little bit of draft, but the line was coming up too fast for him. I scooted it a little more to the right because I'm like, he's not getting to my right. And I'll take a little wall draft there. And there you go. To the wall fence. I don't know what I'm saying. Where'd the line go? What? I'm on the line. I went to the wrong car. There you go. Ta-da! One more. There you go. That's pretty good. That was a lot of fun. The whole race was a lot of fun. The traffic is crazy, and it's the first car lap down. Although these other guys were also a lap down. The first lap was crazy. Oh, not the first lap. Well, a lot of the laps are crazy. The whole race was pretty crazy. Let's just check out the GTPs. 23rd to 9th. Come on. Nice. Who did I start next to? I started next to Gerd, right? 22nd. Here's Gerd. Oh, Gerd did not. Gerd was in that accident, wasn't he? Oh, he finished ahead of McIntosh. McIntosh, I guess that was it for him. 29.7, that's pretty good. Oh, look at car 40. Wow. He's the lowest I rated GTP, and he finished ahead of me at 8th. That's pretty darn good. I don't know how he got to be the lowest. I hope there's no shenanigans. But there you go, 23rd to 9th. Let's check out the GTOs. Normally we don't check these out. A lot of guys in the lead lap. We got guys here, and a lot of guys. Can you tell when the GTPs and the GTOs first got together? Because that's the worst part. Because the GTOs will still be in a pack when the GTPs come, and it's really difficult when they're in a pack. If they're one or two, you can get through them, but if they're not, you can't. I have been talking a mile a minute. I am super excited. Look at Hugh Haycox, Tim Reed. Well, Ben Summers, he had trouble. McIntosh down there. Brendan Lim. I got some Itor. I don't have an Itor today. He was nowhere. He was right ahead of me on the grid and just didn't have anything today. But then some big names down there at the bottom, and here's Spear. Wow. I know what? You keep it clean, and you make smart moves, and good things happen. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about this one. It's been a long time since I've had a great race like this. But there you go. So that has been the Kamel GT iRacing Watkins Glen. And I'll throw in a few more words. Remember, check out kamelgt.com, Kamel GT.com. That's all about this series and gives you times when we race and talks about other stuff and the scheduling and all kinds of stuff and history, and got some paints in there, all kinds of fun stuff. But check out these other videos. Hit that sub button. Wow, what a race. I'm excited. It's Friday, and I'm going to have a good weekend because now I'm happy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. The Spear with iRacing. Ba-ba-da-ba.